world. Greetings, YouTubers of the world. I am Arcanum Fantasy, and once again, we find ourselves diving headfirst into this spectacular pile of bullshit known as my Immortal. And as you've probably noticed from the title of this video, I'm doing it this time completely sober. Yeah, I don't get it either. Just why do I hate myself so much and wish for the sweet embrace of death? I ask myself that every single day. But, well, I figured if I'm going to kill a few more brain cells, let's do so with probably the most infamous fanfic ever put to print, and infamous for all the wrong ways and all the wrong reasons. So, without further ado, kick back, relax, and listen to me and go through unbelievable pain and agony as I go through this, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because I really don't think calling this a fic would really be kind to fix. But anyways, enough stalling. Chapters 11 through 20. Let's do this. In 3, 2, 1, go. Author's note, chapter 11. Author's note. I said, stop flamming, you preps. See if this chapter is stupid. 1111. It deals with really serious issues. See for yourself if it's stupid. Sorry. BRW, thanks to my friend Raven for helping me. Author? Just, quick little question, just from writer to writer. Were you having a seizure when you wrote this author's note? Because as shaky as my memory is on this whole thing, and no, not just because of the alcohol, just because I have a innate desire to mentally delete anything that will possibly cause permanent brain damage to myself, this is even less coherent than the last author's note in chapter 10. In fact, I could probably look this up in my last video, and yeah, it would probably be less coherent than, well, this would be less coherent than that. I know, I'm stalling. Anyway, let's get this going. No! I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me, shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room, because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both my trigger warning. There are going to be moments in this fic where cutting, self-harm, suicide, and drug use, and all kinds of stuff like that are going to be spastically thrown around. So if that kind of stuff isn't exactly your cup of tea, well, you've been warned. You can go check out some other video of mine, or maybe check out a cute little cat video or something, whatever. But yeah, you've all been warned. Let's see, what was I? Oh yeah, and slit both of my wrists. Not me, the character in this thing. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. Ooh, edgy. I grabbed a stake and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it. sadly. Yeah, that is pretty sad. Yeah, that's really sad. I put on black high heels with pink's metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. Okay, wait, hold up. Why would you get all dressed up like this when you're just getting out of the shower and your boyfriend just committed suicide, apparently? Whatever. I couldn't fucking believe it when I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. He was chewing to a video? I'm okay. Okay. So many things that are wrong here. Okay then. They were sitting on their broomsticks. I bet they were. Ew, you fucking perv! Stop looking at me naked! Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on. Wait, hold up. You're not even naked. Although they may be pedos, but still. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Okay, so Harry just hopped in here. Abracadabra. Okay, right, you're not even trying. Alright, hold on. Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. Wow. Nice editing, author. Real spot on. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore? Really? Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin. And then he waved his wand, and suddenly Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk." I'm assuming this is Hagrid. Just a hunch. It's just a very, very, slight hunch here that this is supposed to be Hagrid. And, yeah. I'm just gonna move on. Like, what do you know, Hagrid? Or Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. I may be a Hogwarts student, Hagrid paused angrily, but I am also a Satanist. Bravo, bravo. Wow, author, I didn't think it was possible, but you just found the perfect recipe for fucking up a good character. I am duly impressed. Just gold star. No. Nobel Prize right here. Yes, just Nobel Prize. Somebody shoot me right now, please. I'll pay for the bullet. Seriously, I'll straight up pay for the bullet. That'll end my life. I mean, I don't think I could be any more magnanimous to my assassin. Seriously, I don't even know if I could be any more magnanimous to my assassin than to pay for the very bullet that's going to end my life. Oh well. Not that I have anything really against Satanists or anything, but well, who am I kidding? Everyone's got a problem with Satanists. Who am I kidding? When did I ever try to be politically correct? Anyway, This cannot be, Snape said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. Wait, Dumbledore shot him? I thought Ebony shot him. Whatever. There must be other factors. You don't have one. You don't have any, I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. Again, so many things, just so many questions left unanswered. Will they ever be answered? No, because I'm moving on. Because... Hold on. Yeah, clue. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. Wow, that's actually quite poetic. I did not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. We're all feeling faint, Ebony. You're the cause of it. Please burn. Because! Hagrid said, or Hagrid said, as he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in, singing to the tune of a Gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're Gothic? Or Gothic? Snape asked, in a little afraid voice, because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her! Oh. Why did I decide to do this sober again? Oh, right. Because I hate myself. Well, that's one chapter down. 9 more to go. Maybe if I'm lucky, my computer will explode from the sheer stupidity that is this fic. Just for the record, everyone, from what I've observed in regards to other people looking at this thing, this is the last chapter we get before the sentence structure and grammar of this thing just takes a giant shit on our laps. And I'm just going to be frank here. You're about to hear some really fucked up shit. Like pink elephants on parade looking about as logical as the theory of the law of relativity by comparison. I wish I was making this shit up, but nope. I'm just gonna get to the author's notes on chapter 12 so we can get the fuck out of here faster. Chapter 12, author's notes. Stop fatting. Okay. Hagrid is a pedo to a lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap ain't Christian? Plus, Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric. Okay, Cedric never even popped up in the chapter. You be nice, be nice, Arcanum. Be nice, be nice. Doesn't help that apparently they had a Tourette's attack while they were writing the author's notes. This writer isn't personally trying to give you an aneurysm. It is simply the way this thing was built. Relax. One quick question, though. Why does it matter if Snape is frickin' Christian or not? Alright, chapter 12. I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. When? Where? What? Why? I give up. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No! I thought it was Hagrid, but it was vampire. He shouted. He started to scream, OMFG, no, my scar hurts, and then his whites rolled up. You could only see his red whites. Listeners, if you're confused, don't be. I'm not surprised. I'm confused too. God Almighty, give me strength. I stopped. How do you know? Oh, hold on. How do you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into a lightning bolt. No! I ran up close. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always covered up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and it turned back into a lightning bolt. Save me! Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. Yeah, I know I mentioned there would be suggestive themes here, but yeah, there's gonna be some suggestive themes here. And again, this is your last chance to get the heck out of Dodge. Still here? No? Oh, hold on. I'll give you one more minute. You're still here. Wow. Okay, you're a trooper. Let's see what we got here then. Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office, now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid. Can't you get the name right? We're there too. Why are Snape and Lupin Snap and Lupin in the thing here with I mean, they were just, I mean, my brain hurts. All right. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered because they were pedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. No, we can't. We certainly can't have that now, can we? Dumbledore had constipated the Seto camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. What the hell is a Seto camera? I mean, I think they mean pedo camera or video camera, but I honestly can't tell at this point. Okay, so anyway, Hagrid came to my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Annabelle, I need to tell you something, he said in a vague, serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucking up. Well, let me try it again. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucked up preps like you, I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. Can't even spell the word gothic right? Jesus Christ. You got gothic, but isn't that gothic? You gonna turn into a goat? No, Enobi, Hagrid said. Those are not roses. They're elephants on parade. Oh, no way, I don't have my alcohol anymore. Fuck! Yeah. What? Are they gops too, you poser prep? I asked because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. No shit, here, and I thought you were angry because he decided to pop in your locker room. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, that's spelled wrong. See, is that spelled wrong? That depends. What's your accent here? To it, he added silent. To it, he added silently. I don't know that they didn't end it with quotation marks. Whatever! I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's... Oh, come on, give me some quotation marks. Right. And muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, it's an MCR song, I corrected him wisely. Ebony, darling, dear, whatever the hell you are. Nothing about you is wise. The closest you can get to a wise would be you being a wise crack. That's about it. I know. I was just warming up my vocal cords. Then he screamed, Petulas, Marengo, Mi, Jikisi, Romantico. No, listeners, I did not just have a seizure or a stroke. That actually is written here, sort of. I don't even know if that's even in any language, or if it's Latin, or if it's just a bunch of random keystrokes here. But yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna move on now. For all you cool Gothic MCR fans out there, that was a tribute specifically for Raven. I love you, girl. Oh, it was more to him. Monoto oikayo. Wait, was that all supposed to be Japanese? Give me a frickin' break. I managed to make that last part sound Japanese, I think, but I don't know if that's actually what they were trying to go for. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep. Are you kidding me? Hell, look at my OC. I generally wear a black cloak. I am not Gothic. I am the farthest thing from Gothic. Not that there's anything against Goths here in this little chat, but I'm just saying, I'm not Gothic and I wear black. Just saying. I'm gonna stop making a big ass of myself here. Right. Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the fuck is Draco? Oh, God. Hargrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Enobi, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us, watching the flame. To see what is in the flames. You reviewers, flammers, get it? You must find yourself first, Kay. I have found myself, okay, you mean old man, Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. No, I think he just wants this over with. Quickly, painlessly. We all do. We all do. Me specifically. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Professor Dumbledore. Okay, I can get with the ideas of you. I mean, I can get with you. I can't even speak anymore. What the fuck is wrong with me? I can get behind the idea of you constantly giving Dumbledore a misspelled name as long as it's consistent, but you just called him Dumbledore. You just mixed Dumbledore with a Finding Nemo character. And this thing came out before that movie came around. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heel boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all out around me so I look like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. Oh my god. It's a miracle. I'm not a prep, because I know that character. Do I get a cookie? No. Well, fuck you. And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Wait, hold on. You look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Thanks. Get it? You do too, I said sadly too. But I was still upset. Well, no shit. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. They're in a hospital. You got nothing to worry about. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Oh, yeah, that's totally normal. I could totally see Hogwarts letting one student suck the blood out of another student. Just no big deal. Just some people bring water bottles to class. Others just grab a random student and suck on them for a while. Okay, I just realized that sounded really wrong. But I thought I meant blood. Not yeah. I'll just leave the rest of that to your imagination there. Anyway, let's see what we get to. Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi back, I said in a equally sad way. They both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Holy shit, you gotta be kidding me. You guys are in the middle class. Come on. Stop it now, you horny simpletons, shouted Professor McGoogle. Wow. A website as a teacher. That's oddly correct, I think, in this day and age. Who was watching us, and so was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I loved Draco. I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. Draco's dead? I think you can move on. Who am I kidding? This girl's got the IQ. Well, she apparently has got the memory span of a goldfish, so I doubt she knows, that she can move on now. Not like it's really a downgrade going from Draco to Harry here. Just then, he started to scream, "Oh my fucking god, no! My scar hurts!" And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red white. Wait, I'm getting a sense of deja vu here. Did I get stuck in a time warp spell again? I swear, I don't think I opened up any weird, ads in the paper lately, or magazines lately. Don't think I downloaded any weird video files. Why the hell? I can't be caught in another one of these goddamn time loop spells. Let's look at the timer. Oh, okay, so it's not a time loop spell. What the fuck just happened? No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. Yeah, the writer just did this whole damn thing in a loop. I hope that was a joke. A really shitty one, but still a joke. God damn. Right. Special thanks to Raven, my Gothic blood sister. What the fuck? You are supposed to see 11111111. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater? I'm assuming she's asking if Raven knows where her sweater is. And just forgot to put the is part. So many assumptions here. So little time. Anyway, chapter 13. Author's note. Raven, thanks for gulping me again. I'm sorry I took posture of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bum. Preps, stop flamming. Well, maybe you should have actually tried to write a decent fanfic and not create something that's infamous for being worse than, I don't know, Dusk's Dawn. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. Holy fuck, they got his name right. It's a miracle. We were so scared. Dumbledore, Dumbledore, we both yelled. Dumbledore came there. Came there. Oh, great. This thing put my mind in the gutter. Oh, who am I kidding? It was there to begin with. Moving on. Like, what is it that you want now, you despicable snubs? He asked angrily. Okay, what is with everyone hating on these characters here? I mean, I get the whole, not exactly wanting your students to, to fuck in the middle of class, but give me a break. Voldemort has Draco, we shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't. We need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a damn what Voldemort does to Draco. Here, my thoughts exactly. Just let Voldemort have him. No one will miss him. No one at all. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony, he said while he frowned, looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. Yeah, fuck the students. Go for it. Just let the Lord of all evil take them. Well, at least take Draco. I don't think anyone really cares about that. But yeah, just screw it. Then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned. Come on. My Draco, he moaned. Author's note, don't you lick gay guys are like so hot. No, I don't lick gay guys. I'm straight, for one thing, and for another, I don't think a lot of them would appreciate it. Yeah. This fic is so fucking weird. Right. It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. I'm not that far behind you, pal. I'm not that far behind you. Then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Just, no clarification, just did a spell. Then, suddenly we're in Voldemort's lair. Deus ex fucking machina? Deus ex fucking machina. Yeah. We ran in with our wands out, just as we heard a croon voice say, Aliha Kadavra! Whatever. It was Voldemort! I don't know which is more impressive, the fact that this guy couldn't even spell the name of a spell correctly, or that they actually got the name Voldemort spelled correctly for once. Anyway, chapter 14, author's note. Fuck oof, preps, okay? Raven, thanks for helping again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was depressed and I had to go to the hospital because I slit my wrists. P.S. I'm not updating until you give 10 God revowels. Okay, so I'm sorry the writer at this point had attempted suicide, but yeah. Wow, that's now I feel bad for saying I'm on my end of my own life. I am such an ass. Yeah, I am a spectacular asshole. Yike. Okay, then, moving on. Warning, some of this chapter is extremely scary. Viewer excretion advised. Yeah. We ran to where Voldemort was. Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Draco was there, crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Rid my sight, you despicable preps! He shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. He looked at me and he fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me? He said. In this, he is 16 years old, so he's not a pedophile. Okay, if you say so. Huh? I asked. Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You tortured my BF and then you expect me to fuck you? God, you're so fucked up in your fuck you. God, you are so fucked up, you fucking bastard, I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. No! He screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. I burst into tears, sad. What? Okay, you can't, I have no words. Nothing. I got nothing. Aside from saying that was probably the most anticlimactic death scene I've ever seen, be it in written or visual media, but I digress. Snaketail, what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started coming. Ew. We could hear his high heels clacking to us. Okay, so Voldemort's wearing high heels. At this point, nothing surprises me. So we got on our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could I'm not even going to bother pointing out the fact that the writer didn't even say they had, unbound Draco or anything. I'm just, going to move on with my life and hopefully get through this faster. These chapters do seem to be getting shorter, thank fucking God. Let's see. He had a sex pack. Get it? Because he was so sexa. And a really huge you-know-what and everything. Okay, writer, you can talk about body parts. You don't have to use euphemism. At this point, we've kind of gotten used to your potty mouth. Hell, I think most of my listeners have gotten used to my mouth by this point. So, you don't really need to be so, is the term tongue-in-cheek about it? No, that's not the right term. You don't have to censor yourself on just that one topic when you've already left your... I mean, if you're going to censor yourself on that one topic, you might as well censor yourself on every other thing you should have censored yourself on here. If that makes any sense. Oh, am I kidding? Do I even think the writer is actually going to watch my videos? Oh, shit, I actually said that out loud. Anyway, moving on. It's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly? Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls and preps here, except for Bloody Mary, because she's not ugly or anything? Yep, that was all in one breath. Do I get a cookie now, at least? A milkshake? A 20-ounce bottle of vodka? Yeah, well, fuck you too. Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're all such fucking sluts, answered Draco. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me. And now even Snaketail is in love with me. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily. And don't worry, Ebony isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. Yeah. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse! I shouted, and then I ran away. I wish I could run away from this, but no, I have commitments to make. Yeah. Alright, chapter 15. Halfway there. Author's note. And stop Fleming, okay? BTW, you suck from no on every time someone flems me. I'm gonna slit my wrists thanks to Revan for helping me. Okay, you're making me lose sympathy for you, Arthur. I so hope you know that. Ebony, Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. No, please, come back. But I was too mad. Whatever, now you can go and have sex with Vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood-red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Wow, thanks for the pointless detail, lady. I really needed to know that. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. Redundancy much? I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. Okay, this is getting really uncomfortable for me, just because of the... Ugh. I drank the blood, all depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it was time to go to biology class. Did Hogwarts teach biology? I put on a short, ripped black gothic dress that said Anarchy on the front in blood-red letters and was all ripped in a spiky belt. Under that, I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them, with blood-red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs, feeling all sad and depressed as usual, as you do. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly the guitar turned into Draco. I don't think that counts as biology. That sounds more like alchemy. And that's only by the most broadest of definitions. Most broadest? By the most broad of definitions. This thing's fucking with my grammar. Anyway, so a bloody pentagram turned into Draco. She pulled Full Metal fuck you. Let's see. Ebony, I love you. Oh, hold on. Ebony, I love you, he shouted sadly. I do not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you. Then he started to sing the Chronicles of Life and Death. We considered our song now because we fell in love when Joel was singing it. Well, what a coincidence. Right in front of the entire class, his singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy that like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Author's note. Don't you think those guys are so hot if you do not know who they are? Get the fuck out of here. God damn it, I know all these people. Well, most of them, so unfortunately I'm stuck here. Fuck. Why do you give me a lifeline then yank it out of my hands, writer? OMFG, I said after he was finished. Some fucking prep stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers that were covered with black nail polish and were intertwined with Draco's now at them. I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss like Hilary Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. And CMM in a Cinderella story. How the hell do you know about these scenes and stuff if you hate them so much? Oh, I get it. Maybe it was her attempt at trying to end her own life, like I'm apparently trying to do right now with my own sanity here. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying that MCR would have a concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other, all shocked, and then we went together. Well, all I can say is that we're almost done here. That's really all I can say. Author's notes for chapter 16 in 3, 2, 1, now. You know what? Shut up, okay? Prove to me you're not prepped. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Gimme back my fucking sweet. You're suspended to redis. Raven, what the fuck, you bitch? You're supposed to do this. BTW thanks to Brittany5655 for teaching me Japanese. Oh, great. We're going bilingual here. God. Right. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew now that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ribbed fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we started moshing to Helena. We Frenched, we ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. Okay, I'm sorry, but that actually sounds like a pretty badass band. I mean, can you just imagine, like, you know, you're going to like a death metal concert, and suddenly the announcer goes, you know, something like, and now for your viewing pleasure, we present to you Voldemort and the Death Dealers. I could totally see that happening. Like, you know, 10 out of 10, perfect story right there. Can I go home now? Fuck. What the fuck, Draco? I'm not going to a concert with you, I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR and you know how much I like them, or how much I lick them. I don't think I want to know how much you lick them. Moving on. What? Because you know, he fidgeted uncomfortably because guys don't like to talk about you know what. Are you? Okay, I'm just gonna shut up now. Yeah, because you know, because you know. So many things wrong. I yielded in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco promised. This time we're going with an escort. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? Are you giving me are you giving me into the mainstream? I asked. So I guess you're a prep or a Christina or what now? Is anyone out there who are gothic? Is Christina a slang term for anyone who's Christian? Just curious, just just so I can tell for a fact whether or not the writer's pulling shit out of their ass right now or not. Anyway, no, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shooted angrily. Enemy, I'm not. Please come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by GC to me. I was flattened, 'cause that's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics just for me. Okay, then I guess I will have to, I said, and then we Frenched for a while, and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was standing there. I apologize in advance to anyone out there who speaks Japanese, because I'm about to butcher this. Hajime Shachi, girl, she said happily. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means, how do you do in Japanese? I don't think that's what I said, if it was even in Japanese. I think I said something in, I don't know, Martian. I don't even know what I said in Martian. Okay. BTW Willow was... BTW Willow, that fucking poser got expelled. She failed at her classes and she skipped math. Author's note. Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. Wow. What? How did we go from being best friends with this Raven chick to wanting to kill her? Seriously, what the hell? It serves that fucking bitch right, I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Das Nightmare Before Christmas. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Kawaii! Bloody Mary shook her head energetically, lethargically. What? How do you do something energetically and lethargically? I mean, the closest I can think of would be doing like some sort of weird cross between the worm and having a stroke. And that's just a rough guess off the top of my head. Oh yeah, you have a confession after she got expelled. I murdered her and then Lupin did it with her because he's a necrophiliac. Can someone please explain to me what I just read? Because I have no clue what the fuck I just read. Anyways. Kawaii! I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. Oh my god, the author's notes are corrupting the text. Someone end me! Oh hey, BTW, I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with MCR, I said. I need to wear like the hot set outfit ever. Bloody Mary nodded energetically. Oh my fucking god, totally, let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty card. No, my head snapped up. What? Oh. What? My head spun. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary? Oh. Bloody Mary? Are you a prep? No, she laughed. I found some cool gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all. Who told you about them? So, Ebony's gone Canadian. Okay. I asked, sure it would be Draco or Diablo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me. Or me. Okay. Dumbledore, she said. Let's just call our Brahms. Oh my fucking god! Dumbledore? I asked quietly. If you're asking quietly, why are you going full capital here? Whatever. Yeah, I saw the map for Hogsmeade on his desk, she told me. Come on, let's go. We were going in a few punk goth stores specifically for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was, oh my fucking god, hotter than Gerard, except not 'cause that's impossible. And he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths. The real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and Snap tried to buy a gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. Oh my fucking god, no, they're gonna spy on me again! I cried, running out of the changing room wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out and very low cut with a huge slit. Oh my Satan, you'd have to buy that outfit, the salesman said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you for free because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, are you gonna be at the concert tonight? He asked. Yeah, I am actually. I looked back at him. Hey, BTW. My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Terra Way. What's yours? Tom Red, he said, and ran a hand through his black dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going to be there with my BF, Draco, you sick perv. I yelled angrily, but before he could beg me to go out with him, Hagrid flew in on his black broom looking worried. OMG, Ebony, you need to get back into the castle now. I got nothing. Moving on. Chapter 17. Author's notes. I said stop filming the stereo. If you're a prep, then don't read it. You can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz is on my homepage. If you're not, then you're okay, then you rock. If you are, then fuck off. Please. Willow isn't really a prep. Revan, please do this. I promise to give you back your poster. Yeah. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted, 'cause he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Hagrid kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. What the fuck, Hagrid? I shouted angrily. Fuck off, you fucking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. There we go. 1 second. No, this isn't booze. I wish it was, but it isn't. Didn't know that trying to sound like a girl would actually, rip my throat apart. All right, what was I? Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you. I answered sadly, because Willow was really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it, and a black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, and black ebony boots that showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big bobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic. So she had big bobs and she looks like she could use a cheeseburger. Gotcha. So, are you going to the concert with Draco? She asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diablo. She answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diablo came. Again, ew. They were both joking they were both locking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought we were hot too. Diabolo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons off makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black GC t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warped Tower. Okay. Bloody Mart was going to the concert with Dracola. Dracola is a really disgusting soda. Kidding. Dracola used to be called Neville, but it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth and his real family were vampires. Oh my god, what a surprise. They died in a car crash. Neville converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with the streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's black Mercedes-Benz. Get it? 'Cause we're gothic. Okay. That his dad Lucian gave him. He did pots, coke, and crack. So easy. Draco and I made out. We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and he had an amazing ethnic voice. Imash de Helena and some otter songs. What does an otter song sound like? Suddenly, Gerard pulled of his mask, so did the other members. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away, but me and Draco. Draco and I came. Damn. They must have a weird thing for Voldemort. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. You moronic idiots! He shouted angstily. Enemy, I told you to kill vampire. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, no, please, we begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black beard. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shouted a spell at and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore, apparently going through a midlife crisis. Well, it's bound to happen eventually. Chapter 18, Author's Notes. I said, stop Fleming. If you do, then you're a fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. Okay, looks like we're friends with Raven again. You rock. And you're not a prep. Thanks for my suitor. P.S. The order is on Dumbledore swore is 'cause he trained to be Gothic, so der. What the what? I, okay then. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood bed lipstick, and a black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped in strips so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. The night before Draco and I went back to the skull, get it, skull, because I'm Gothic and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR broom. We went back to our rooms so we had you know what to a Linkin Park song. I'm just going to try to get through this as quickly and painlessly as possible. Thank you very much. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. There, all the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. But you would see that there was pink paint underneath the black paint. And there were posters of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. What the fuck? I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a Good Charlotte t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long Gothic black dress with blood red writings that was all fancy and came up to her thighs, and black boots and fishnets. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. I'm not even going to bother. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. Okay. Those guys are so fucking hot, Navel was saying as suddenly a Gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. Take a shot? He was the same one who had chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation and he had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore? We all gasped. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was wearing that to scare Voldemort. Yeah, he's scaring everybody. Ebony, he's scaring everybody. Hello, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What y'all do think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we Goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. BTW, you can call me Albert. He called as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a Gothic way. Get it? Way lick Gerard. Okay. So you want to... What's this writer's fascination with licking Gerard? I mean, to each their own, I guess, but... Just get help. Please. Just get help. Please, just get help. You're not going to get to lick Gerard. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Alright. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis. That's what I thought. Jeez. Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Chapter 19. I'm not okay, I promise. Wait, this chapter's got a name to it? Okay. Author's notes. Please stop flamming the story if you do your fucking prep. You in your jealous OK11 from knock on. I'm going to delt your men Razvazu 111 B2W every fund poor blood. So there's one fangs to Raven for M4 the help 1-1. Ow, my brain. These author's notes are turning into mind cancer. That physically hurt. All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. The MCR concert. It had been postponed, so we could all go. I swear to God, if this turns out to be Voldemort and the Death Dealers popping up again, I'm gonna burn something. I'll eat my own cloak. Maybe, with a nice side salad with fava beans. I'll blow that car to smithereens. Anyway, I went to the common room, sadly, to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked what it was, and he got all mad at me and started crying all hot and angsty. Sensitive bye guys are so hot. Whatever floats your boat. No one fucking understands me, he shouted angrily as his black hair went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Broken Dreams. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt, and a black dye. Get it? Instead of tie. Oh, that was intentional? Okay. Because I'm Gothic. Okay. Moving on. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it, and a black leather mini, black high-held boots, and a cross belly ring. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee in Going Under. Email me if you want to see the pic. No thanks. Excuse me, what about me? I growled. But, he grunted. No, you fucking bastard, I moaned. No, wait, it's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily crying. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my face like Benji in the video for girls and boys. Raven, That is so our video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. Suddenly, Hagrid came. He had apparated. You gave me a fucking shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. What the fuck do you think you're doing in that girl's room? Only it wasn't just Hagrid. Someone else was with him, too. For a second I wanted it to be Tom Riddle or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Okay, this is getting weird. Like, hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR... You know who MCR are? I gasped. No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to, he said. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you. Finally, I'm reaching the finale to this nightmare. Why did I do this to myself again? Just why? Oh, right. I need more fans. And honestly, this is kind of fun, I think. Yeah, it's official. I've lost my mind. Moving on. Let's finish this. Let's slay this 20-page dragon. I'm going to kill you, you disturbing monster, and I will not fall until you go down with me. Yeah, that made no sense to me either. Let's just do this. Author's notes. I said I done take care with you think. Stuff Fleming okay preps 1. Fangs 2 Raven for the help 1. Oh yeah, BTW, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so do not expect updates. You promise way too much, writer. You promise way too much. You cannot even deliver. Alright. All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I pot on a black leather mini, a black car set with purple lace stuff all over it, and black gothic combat boots. Excuse me. MCR were going to do the concert again, since Voldemort had taken over the last one. That actually sounds like a pretty cool name for a band as well. Voldemort. Maybe even a cool name for a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Like, I summon Voldemort in attack mode. Special ability. It makes all text on the field completely fucked up. I think we'll do much fun with this. Alright. I slit my wrists while... Okay, that ended my fun. I slit my wrists while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Just wait. This whole time she's been cutting herself up every time she got depressed. Now she's all excited. Okay, I'm just gonna move on past this scene because I'm feeling really uncomfortable here. Right. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing to Fang You for the Venom. I got all mad and turned it off, but secretly I hoped inside that it was Draco so we could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? Oh, what the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin. Are you gonna come rape me or not? Are you gonna come rape me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and Snap since he was a pedo. Sounded like you were presenting there, Ebony. No, actually, get it? Hell. Yes, I get it. I do get it. I absolutely, positively get it. I am in hell. Thank you for letting me know that. Can I please borrow some condoms? He growled angrily. Yeah, so you can go. Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Fucker, he said, going away. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Oh, really? Here, I thought you were going to put on black foundation. Actually, that would have some rather unpleasant consequences. Anyway. Then I gasped. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was watching. One. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot! Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot! They both shouted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. I feel your pain, my friend. I feel your pain. They got up, though. Normally, I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were fucking preps. BTW, Snake is moved to Gryffindor now. Thanks for telling us that. 20 chapters in. I mean, you spent like a whole chapter talking about what your character was wearing, like 25 times a chapter. Yet you couldn't fill us in on what house Snake was in. Right. Anyway. What the fuck? Is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. See? I spelled that. Yes. Too bad you can't spell spelled. Seriously, this is what they put here in the parentheses. C, as in the letter, I, S-P-E-L-D, spelled, dat, D-A-T. I really need a drink. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily. Oh my god. Are they saying that like Fuzzy Lumpkins from the Powerpuff Girls is in this? Oh, fuck off. Well, you should have told me. You dimwit. Snake began to shoot angrily. Ew. And then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything. Okay, Ebony. I have so many concerns about you right now that I just really don't know where to start. So I'm just going to move on. Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. Wow, first intelligent move so far I've seen this character pull off. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out, or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them, and they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside, and there was Vampire, looking extremely fucking hot. I'll give the guy a cold drink or something, seriously. What the fuck? Where's Draco? I asked him. Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. I told him he wouldn't come, Vampire said, shaking his head. You wanna come with me to the concert? Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. No shit. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Inabi on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there, playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. Oh my god, if I fucking say Voldemort here, I'm going to kill someone. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena, and his sexa beautiful eyes began to fill the hall. And then I heard someone crying. I turned and saw Draco, crying in a corner. And that concludes chapter 20. Thank God Almighty, this was an ordeal. Next time I try to pull this shit off, with chapters 21 to 30, I think I'm going to do it smashed, because that was a little bit more, well, pleasant. Anyway, if you liked what was going on here, or rather, if you liked seeing me or hearing me in absolute pain, like, comment, subscribe, and if you're feeling particularly generous, stop by my Patreon account and leave a small donation. After all, every little bit helps and makes it so that I can get things out on this channel a little bit easier and faster. Well, and with all that said, see you all next time, every pony. Bye.